What's up, yo? So I'm here to show you how to trade, how to analyze Nasdaq, US 100, US Tech Index, Nasdaq. Everyone knows Nasdaq. It's famous. So this is how you trade Nasdaq, right? First of all, when you trade Nasdaq, when you are a Nasdaq trader, famous, low key, or whoever you are, first thing that you need to do, let's say it's your first time trading Nasdaq, right? Or you know how to trade, so it's your first time, checking out the instrument. So the first thing that you need to do is to view it on the daily time frame or weekly, actually higher time frame. So it's to view it there, see its overall movement, and you can see most of the time it's always buying, right? It's forever buying unless there is a market crash or something. So now we can see we had this, it was moving upside this side, this trend line here. So now time came, broke that trend line there, retested it, broke this trend line, retested it, went down up, came here, and it created a level of support there. Now it's picking its momentum up. So we have our level of resistance there. So we can see that Nasdaq is going upward now. It has picked its momentum. So now the only thing that we need to do, we go to the 8-hour chart. Mind you, I'm using binary.com. I'm analyzing it from tradeview.binary.com. You can check that on the internet, on Google. Just go on Google. You go on Google, type, if you don't want to use trading, use trade. You can go on Google, search tradingview.binary.com. Then I'm having a bit of network connection issues here. So so here we are. Now we are on the 4-hour chart. Another thing that you should know about Nasdaq, if it picks direction to whether bullish or bearish, it will never turn without showing any signs of confirmation, whether by candlesticks or by forming a double top, triple top, or it never leaves without showing confirmation. As you can see, let's get rid of this one trend line here because we have seen it. As you can see, what happened is that it picked a trend, right? It picked this trend, came down, respected this level here. It always respect levels. Respected this level here, went here, level of support, went up here and came down, broke that level, created a new resistance, a new support there, went back up, and this time it was touched the trend line and respected this level here, making it an information, and it went down. It dropped from there. Dropping from there, it came here, created our first leg. First leg meaning first leg referring to this candle here. Created our first leg here, went up, came down, forming a W formation, which means it's about to change its direction. As you can see, from that W formation, it actually went up, broke that trend line which created earlier on, and came back to that trend line again to retest it. It never leaves without showing signs of technical confirmation. Retested that trend line, went up. So that's how it moves. It never leaves without showing any signs of change of direction or trend. It gives you all the technical instruments you need. Usually with Nasdaq, you don't need to. Of course, there are people who use uh Bollinger Bands, moving averages, but most of the time you don't really need them here. You just need to see it because it's Nasdaq, and you can see another thing. Another thing here which is beautiful is that after retesting that level of after retesting the trend line, we were actually on a head and shoulder pattern here. We were on a head and shoulder pattern. The head is this side here, the shoulders. So it was two confirmation things. Gave you two technical confirmations. So for now we're gonna dive down to the 1 hour chart and see what we have. By the way, today is the 17th of March 2021. So if you see this later on, yeah, it doesn't need just watch and see what you can pick from it, because it never change. It's always a forever buying instrument, because it consists of 100 companies which lead the US economy. So it will never be in a bearish momentum for a long time. So it will always pick itself up as those companies are competing to be the best. So it will forever be in a buy. So now we can see that on the 1 hour chart, we have our channel here, meaning our trend line. We have our trend line here, there. So we had our levels of support, of resistance here, our mini levels of resistance there. And notice what happened after it created a double top down there, or double top there. Nasdaq went up, broke this level, there's levels of resistance here, and you can see they still relate to this side. So what happened is that it broke these levels. After breaking these levels, it came back to made a pullback. The pullback came there, retested that level, turned it to support, and it did what? It went up, came here. So after coming there, it came back again, retested the level, went up again. So we can expect the same thing, because here we have our level of resistance there, first leg there. So we can expect the same thing. We can expect the same thing because they never change. So here's what will happen. We have our level there. Let me use so that it can be clear. Bang, we have our level of resistance there. So we have our trend line this side. So what we can expect from it now, is that we are looking for a touch of the trend line. We want Nasdaq to at least consolidate a few times here until touching that trend line. Actually touching it, meaning touching it, not turn close to it, touching. So after touching it, we're expecting what? We're expecting a buy there to the upside. And we were on the 1 hour now. So let's move to the 15 minutes chart. This is where you are going to put most of your entries. Your entries must be here. From 1 hour chart up to, from the 15 minutes chart or 5 minutes chart. Whenever you deal with entries on the Nasdaq, when you trade in Nasdaq, make sure you use slower time frame. So this move, we're expecting this move tomorrow at 4:30 South African time. That's when 6:30, I mean 4:30 South African time. That's the time when Nasdaq is volatile. So this is what happens. And if after touching this trend line, they're expecting a buy. It happens that it breaks this level here of support, of resistance. We will expect it. We wait for it until it comes down there to retest it and buy it again, because that's how it moves. That's how it moves. It's forever buying, and you have to have a solid background for making your entries, so that you can have a suitable risk reward ratio on your analysis. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Just let me know if you need more of this.